Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to study the civics third chapter of class 8, the Union Legislature. The Union Legislature, the Union government, like the state government, consists of three organs: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. The Union Legislature, also known as the Parliament. Structure of the Union government. Union government, legislature, President, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Executive, President, Vice President, Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. Judiciary, the Supreme Court. Parliamentary and the presidential form of government. In the parliamentary system, the head of the state is elected indirectly and the role they play is nominal, meaning they have no real power. Actual power rests in the hand of the executive, which consists of the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. In the presidential system, of the other hand, the executive is headed by the President, who is elected directly by the people. The President therefore has great power. The structure of the Union Legislature. The legislature or the parliament of India consists of President of India, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha is the lower house of the parliament. It is also known as the House of the People. The Lok Sabha is elected for a period of 5 years unless dissolved earlier by the President on the advice of the Council of Ministers. The members of the Lok Sabha are elected directly by the citizens of the country during the general election, which are held every 5 years. All citizens above the age of 18 years are eligible to vote. The country is divided into constituency for the purpose of election. The constituencies are created on the basis of the population. The candidate winning the greatest number of votes become the member of parliament. The party which wins absolute majority in parliament is invited by the president to form the government. If there is no absolute majority, two or more parties with similar political objectives may come together to form a coalition government. The maximum strength of the Lok Sabha is 552. Of these, 530 members represent the state, 20 represent the union territories, and 2 are members from the Anglo-Indian communities nominated by the President. The 16th session of the Lok Sabha had 545 members. To qualify as a member, the Lok Sabha, a candidate must be a citizen of India, not less than 25 years of age, and a registered elector. Candidates are disqualified if they have been convicted of crime offence in past. The Speaker is the presiding officer of the Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha, also known as the Council of State, is the upper house of the parliament. Rajya Sabha is a permanent house and unlike Lok Sabha cannot be dissolved. The members of the Rajya Sabha are indirectly elected by an electoral college consisting of elected members of the legislative assemblies of the state. One third of its members retire every 2 years. A member who is elected for a full term remains in office for 6 years. The maximum strength of the Rajya Sabha is 250. Out of this, 238 members represent the state and 2 union territories, and 12 disguised citizens are nominated by the President. At present, the Rajya Sabha has 245 members. The qualification to be a member of Rajya Sabha are the same as the qualification required to be a member of the Lok Sabha, except the candidate must be at least 30 years of age. The Vice President of India is the presiding officer of the Rajya Sabha. The function of The Union Legislature. The responsibility of the Parliament include legislation, discussing issues of national importance, passing the budget and holding the executive accountable. The passing of law. The Parliament is the legislative organ of the government. The main function of the Parliament is thus to make new laws and revise or repeal laws. Lawmaking procedure. The lawmaking procedure starts with the introduction of a bill in either house of the Parliament. A bill is a draft of a proposed law presented to the Parliament for consideration. A bill can become law or an act only after it has been approved by both Houses of the Parliament and the President of India. Money bill and ordinary bill. Money bill generally deal with issues such as the receipt and spending of money by the government. All other bills are called ordinary bill, and ordinary bill can be introduced in either house of parliament, any member of the parliament. A money bill, on the other hand, can be introduced only in the Lok Sabha by member of the ruling party. The accountability of the executive to parliament. In parliament democracy, one of the most important functions of the legislature is to keep a check on the executive. Question hour. The first hour of every sitting of the parliament is known as the question hour. The member of parliament raise question on action taken by the executive. Adjournment motion. An adjournment motion is moved when a subject of urgent importance need to be discussed. No confidence motion. If the legislature loses confidence in the Council of Ministers, a motion of no confidence can be passed in the Lok Sabha. Impeachment. The Parliament can remove the President of India from office for violation of the Constitution by the process of impeachment.